Welcome to the LA Galaxy Countdown to First Kick. The LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. And by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
From Dignity Health Sports Park, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Tonight, the Galaxy take on the Vancouver Whitecaps in group game number 2 of Leagues Cup. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Glad to have you on board as the Galaxy are in a must-win situation, but even a draw at the end of 90 minutes still gives them the opportunity to move on to the knockout round should they win in penalties. The tiebreaker in this case is going to be head-to-head. The easy road is winning in 90 minutes, though, for the Galaxy. But if the Galaxy and Vancouver finish in a draw, then the Galaxy would have to win in penalties to draw even with Vancouver at 2 points apiece. The head-to-head mechanism of the tiebreaker would then be activated, and that's how the Galaxy could advance. Got it? There's going to be a test at the end of the broadcast. The Galaxy come into this match another man down. This time it's Gaston Brugman, who left the match with a knee injury against Leon. Greg Vanney will have an update in a few moments there. Vancouver comes into this match with 1 point after their draw and loss to Leon in their first match at BC Place in penalties. The Galaxy and Whitecaps should know each other rather well as of now. They met in the final match prior to this tournament at BC Place. It was ultimately a Vancouver 4-2 win over LA, but the Galaxy showed plenty of fight, nearly tying the match while being a man down for the entire second half. It's the Galaxy home to the Vancouver Whitecaps. When we return, you'll hear from Galaxy manager Greg Vanney right after these words.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Galaxy fans, you know the name Galaxy was selected as a nod to the stars of Hollywood? And at Volkswagen, we have a lot of stars too. Like the Atlas, with a premium feel on the inside and out, plus seating for 7, it has almost enough room for the whole lineup. Volkswagen is a proud sponsor of the LA Galaxy. Visit your Southern California Volkswagen dealer today. Wingstop is the official wing of the LA Galaxy. Satisfy your cravings with any of Wingstop's 12 mouth-watering flavors like zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parmesan, or OG hot. Go to wingstop.com or download the Wingstop app now and pre-order your wings for a game day delivery. Don't forget to try the Wingstop chicken sandwich while you're at it. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. See wingstop.com for full details. Delivery fee and surcharges apply. Order your flavor today at wingstop.com.
We welcome you back to Dignity Health Sports Park as fans continue to make their way in on this very warm Sunday evening. And it's an unusual start for the LA Galaxy at home on a Sunday at 6 o'clock. But it should cool down just a bit. Right now it's about 84 degrees here at the Dig for this one this evening. It's time to take a look at the injury report. It's brought to you by Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. When you're in good health, we all win. And the Galaxy, of course, added another name to the knee injury list for this club, and it's been very difficult throughout the season, losing Chicharito for the entire campaign. Martin Cáceres pretty much done for the entire campaign. And now Gaston Brugman injured in the first game of League's Cup, leaving in the first half due to a knee injury. It does not sound like he'll be gone the rest of the season, but he's expected to have surgery on that knee to replace torn meniscus. And that will remain to be seen after the surgery in terms of how long his recovery may be. I had a chance to catch up to manager Greg Vanney. We started off with Gaston Brugman.
He likely, well, he's got a meniscal tear, so he'll probably have to have a procedure here at the end of this next week or the beginning of the week after. But pretty quickly, just to get a better sense of the significance of the tear, right? So the timeline will be kind of dependent on that. Doesn't sound like good news. Sounds like a little longer than anyone would hope. But yeah, that's, as you mentioned at the start of it, it's an event like this at a time like this in the season. You want to take the event serious. You want to try to put your best foot forward, and you want to try to win it. But you certainly don't want to lose guys, especially guys like Gaston, who's a top guy who. In our team, also a guy who's been leading us lately in terms of captain, and so this is the kind of the second go around of that, third maybe go around of that. So
could the club look a little differently tonight, or is it Yuri's going to get that opportunity with the rest of the 9 out there, 10 guys out there taking care of business?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be more or less similar. We'll have a couple adjustments in the lineup. We will structurally more or less the same. We might put Ricky in a slightly different position just to try to get him some space to open up and to find the ball while keeping extra numbers ahead of the ball, like Douglas and Dayon tonight and Tyler and things like that. So we're looking for a few solutions, but we got to maintain some cover under it. Again, when you lose Gaston, you got to make sure Udi has support. So Danny will be in there to support him. And
a change in a goalkeeper last time around. Novak Micevic got his opportunity, played well. What do you make of him going forward?
Well, he'll start again tonight. I think he did all the things that we asked him to do in the last game, and he made some key saves. His distribution with his feet and his decisions, I thought, was excellent over the course of the game. He came out on the one that I feel like he could get to in the air on one of the crosses and got a punch in on that. So, I think he answered all of the questions of that night. But for a young goalkeeper, it's about repeatability and it's about that consistency, and so I don't want to bring him out there once and let him do his job and then go a different direction. Let's see if he can repeat that type of performance again tonight. So
you mentioned the fact that he'd come out and take care of some crosses and so forth, and that usually in my mind triggers taking ownership of at least your 6-yard box, more so command of the 18-yard box, and he was really comfortable last time out.
Yeah, I felt so. I felt like he had a real presence behind the line and controlling his box. Even in some of our possessions, staying relatively close to the line and being there in support of the group if they needed him.
Against Vancouver, you're seeing him again. It's a team that, going back to the game in Vancouver, seemed to like to send early balls off the wings into Brian White. Is that fair?
Yeah, they can certainly be direct, and they are looking to get the ball into wide areas and put crosses into the box. they have a few patterns that they like to run off of certain passes that we should be expecting. But ultimately, when they get into the final action, they're looking for service. They have, anywhere between White, Cordova. They've got some guys who have some good size in front of the goal and are powerful. Obviously, Gold has incredible service. So they certainly have their ways of hurting you. In the last game, we started terribly. I mean, really, the first 20 minutes of the game couldn't have gone really much worse for us. And then I felt like we settled in. Unfortunately, we settled in when we were down a man, which made it a huge climb, but we got 2 back out of the 3. But I think in this game, we got to make sure we get off to a good start. They are a team that as we said going into the last game, that they have had a streak of getting early goals that have helped them to get on top of oppositions early and manage those out. We've got to have a good start. Doesn't mean we have to score in the first 5 minutes, but we've got to get off to a good, stable start.
Well, you mentioned something that I think is very important, especially where you are in the season and what you have to do to get to the playoffs following this tournament. You started poorly. You gave a red card. The game, score-wise, could have been over at halftime, and your club never gave up. And that's important to know going forward.
Going into that match, we had a really good stretch of games. We didn't win all of them, but we had a good stretch of being resilient, and then those resilient games turned into results in the last couple. And so I do think there's some clarity and know-how in our group and how to get results. We just put ourselves into a real jam in that particular game, but I think that resiliency came back out after that, and again, once we realized even down a man, we can still play, but we've got to allow ourselves the opportunity in the game to, as I said, to settle into our way of playing and what we want to do to try to control games.
That's Galaxy manager Greg Vanney. We ended up talking also about the forward line tonight. There will be another change in terms of the striker position for the LA Galaxy, as Dejan Joveljic will get the start in this one, as Greg Vanney liked what he saw from Dejan in terms of the combination play, where he was on the field. Felt there was an opportunity early on for him to get on the end of one and maybe find the back of the net. They want to get Dejan Joveljic started a bit earlier and having a bigger impact on the match. In fact, whomever starts at the striker position for the Galaxy right now needs to have a much bigger impact on the match. And for that matter, you need the combinations between Puig, Tyler Boyd, Douglas Costa to be able to unlock an opposing defense. And by doing so, you have to move the ball more quickly. Speed of play is something that the Galaxy need to work on. The other thing Greg said in the interview, he wants to have a good start. And that's something that's plagued the Galaxy throughout this season. They've had bright starts, and then all of a sudden they concede a goal just past the quarter-hour mark. They haven't scored a goal inside 30 minutes, maybe one time this year to my recollection. But that's really about it right now for this Galaxy team. So if they can get on the front foot early against Vancouver, they can dictate the tempo of the game and have Vancouver chase. The Galaxy have found themselves in a situation of chasing way too many games so far this season. And now, today, they're in a must-win, potentially must-win if it gets to penalties, depending on how this match goes in the first 90 minutes. LA Galaxy versus Vancouver Whitecaps. Final comments are coming up next. Stay with us.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans! Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is bringing the heat this summer with iconic prizes and top-tier artists. On July 31, you could win an amazing Andy Warhol art piece valued at over $216,000. Also, don't miss some amazing shows at Yamava Theater, including Enrique Iglesias July 20, Sebastian Maniscalco July 29 and 30, and many others. It's all at Yamava Resort and Casino, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Omega Accounting Solutions is a proud partner of the LA Galaxy. Omega empowers your business with expert guidance on government tax incentives. If your small business survived the pandemic, you could be eligible for a tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. The Employee Retention Credit rewards businesses for paying staff during the pandemic. Omega ensures your business receives the maximum credit it deserves. Omega has over 15 years of experience and is a leading expert in the ERC and R&D tax credits. Discover if you qualify in a free 10-minute ERC consultation. Visit OmegaTaxCredits.com for details. Wingstop is the official wing of the LA Galaxy. Satisfy your cravings with any of Wingstop's 12 mouth-watering flavors like zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parmesan, or OG hot. Go to Wingstop.com or download the Wingstop app now and pre-order your wings for a game day delivery. Don't forget to try the Wingstop chicken sandwich while you're at it. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. See Wingstop.com for full details. Delivery fee and surcharges apply. Order your flavor today at Wingstop.com.
Welcome back to Dignity Health Sports Park. The teams are about to come onto the field in just a moment. Taking a look at some of the standings in the West 1 in the Group A. It's Tigres atop, followed by Portland and San Jose. Portland has clinched, moving on to the knockout round. In West 2, it's Monterrey atop, Salt Lake tied on points at 3, Seattle at 0 right now. Like the LA Galaxy, Leon has clinched in West 3 with 5 points, followed by Vancouver that comes in with 1, and the Galaxy right now at 0 at this point coming into this match. Now the talk is that if the Galaxy are able to advance, it is going to be Galaxy versus Tigres in the knockout round, and we'll see how that one shapes out and where this game will be played. Likely Dignity Health Sports Park as the Galaxy as the away team in this what is a neutral site presentation. And in fact, here at Dignity Health Sports Park, everything that is presented is Leagues Cup, not necessarily a Galaxy home game. And that's where we stand at this point, coming in to this particular game and coming in to this tournament. How the presentation is being made is something new for all of us and something that we are becoming aware of as we go along. It is a big game for this LA Galaxy team. Win in 90 minutes and you move on. Win in penalties and you also move on because of the head-to-head tiebreaker. Galaxy home to the Vancouver Whitecaps, and the first kick is coming up next.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Win big with a free BRC burrito from El Pollo Loco and the LA Galaxy. At home games this season, when the Galaxy score before halftime, Loco Rewards members get a free BRC burrito with the purchase of a large drink. Download the Loco Rewards app and cheer on the Galaxy for your chance at a free BRC. Plus, enjoy Loco Rewards benefits like exclusive offers, points with every purchase, and even faster curbside pickup. El Pollo Loco, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
It is game time. This LA Galaxy match is brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
We welcome you back to Dignity Health Sports Park, and as I mentioned last segment, this is a brand new tournament and a lot of new things are happening in terms of presentation. And some might remember the old North American Soccer League, where players used to be presented in a one-by-one player announced and come to midfield. That's what's going on here tonight. The Vancouver players came out one by one, and now the LA Galaxy players are coming out one by one with their name being called into midfield. So something new, something a bit different. Going directly to penalty kicks after 90 minutes is something unique, although you've seen that at the MLS Next Pro level, and something that could be adopted in the not too distant future. The starting 11 is brought to you by Modelo, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beers since 1925. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. For Vancouver, they'll go with Isaac Boehmer in goal. His defenders, Ranko Veselinovic, we've seen him before, of course, Tristan Blackman, Alessandro Schaff, Sergio Cordova as the striker, Luis Martins, Andres Cubas as the number 6 position, Brian White as the other striker. Ryan Gold is the captain of this club and will orchestrate in the middle. Jean Ngando will also be out there in the midfield position, and Ryan Raposo will be anchoring that midfield position as well for Vancouver. Novak Mitrovic in goal for the LA Galaxy once again, his second straight start. You heard from Greg Vanney. He liked what he saw from the keeper, and he wants to give him another opportunity. They're very interested in him going forward, but also needed to see some games under his belt, and they've used this tournament for that to this point. Lucas Caligari on the right side. Julian Alday on the left side for the LA Galaxy. Jalen Neal gets the start, as well as Tony Alfaro as the central defenders for the Galaxy. Here's where things change. Yuri Rosell spells Gaston Brugman. It will be Tyler Boyd up top at the one wing position with Douglas Costa at the other wing position. Daniel Aguirre's in midfield alongside the captain of the LA Galaxy tonight, and most likely the captain the rest of the way. Knock on wood, he stays healthy, Ricky Puig. And it was nice having an opportunity to speak to Ricky's father earlier tonight at the Galaxy team store. He and his mother and his family were just making the rounds into the team store. I happened to be there, said hello, loves the city and loves this LA Galaxy team. And like all of us, hoping this club does a little better down the stretch and gets into the playoffs this fall. Galaxy just break from their huddle, actually their team picture. Mitrovic walking to the south goal, where goalkeepers coach Kevin Hartman will put him through his paces and get him warmed up. And the Galaxy players with the training staff going through some final sprints. Vancouver huddles up at the north end of the building, about 40 yards away from their goal. Our referee for tonight's game is Walter Lopez Castellanos. His assistants are Jeremy Hansen and Juan Tipaz. The fourth official tonight, Stefan Sean Duar. Yes, VAR is available for this match, and we'll keep you up to date on that as the tests were confirmed earlier today. Tony Alfaro joins this club at midfield as the Galaxy now huddle up about 40 yards away from their own goal. Again, Galaxy win in 90 minutes, they move on. A Galaxy win in penalties, they move on thanks to the #1 tiebreaker, which would be head-to-head in the match. And getting the victory over the opponent gives you the tiebreaker, obviously, through penalty kicks. Vancouver and Leon open things up a week ago Friday, going 2-2, and Leon outlasting Vancouver from the spot 16-15 as our game is underway, and the Galaxy have the ball off the kickoff. It comes back to Jalen Neal just outside his own penalty area, touches over to Alfaro. Alday gets the start, his first in quite some time for Raheem Edwards. Remember, Raw picked up a yellow card in the first match. Consecutive yellows could get him out of the second match, or the knockout round should the Galaxy get there. Something that the Galaxy need to be aware of. We are in tournament play. Here's Alfaro along the near side. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We hope wherever you are, the air conditioner is running strong and you're nice and comfortable this evening. Here comes Vancouver as the ball is turned over at midfield, collected there by Gauld. Back it goes defensively. Veselinovic able to knock it on over to Tristan Blackman. It'll go left side as the Galaxy force it back to the goalkeeper, Bomer, under some pressure here as he'll lift towards midfield. Cordova, he had the fourth goal in that last match between these two clubs at BC Place. The Galaxy really were charging hard for that equalizer, and unfortunately, with all the numbers forward in the final moments, against the run of play at that point, Vancouver got one more to seal the deal in that match and against the 10-man Galaxy. Alday into center, Roussel lays it off this time. Aguirre. Forward it goes. The Costa. He's able to play it ahead to the captain, Ricky Puig. Puig right down the middle of the park on his right foot. Lays it off to Tyler Boyd on the right. Back it comes to Puig inside the penalty area and then cleared off of his foot. Maybe a little too much on that pass. That called for a one-time shot, and it got past that right foot of Ricky. And onto the near side it comes. Vancouver back the other way. Raposo able to play it forward. This is a good ball in for Cordova. Thought he was fouled outside the area. I think the pass was too heavy. Our referee agrees. And it comes back to Mitrovic, who picks it up, rolls it out to Roussel, near side Alday. Daniel Aguirre. As the Galaxy play this, they play more like a 4-2-3-1. Aguirre dropping back alongside Roussel. Puig a little higher. Here comes Ricky on the left side. Lays it off to Alday. Back to Puig. In the center to Costa. Costa will take it towards the left. Has Alday once again looking for the cross. Working on Raposo. Onto his right foot. Plays it on through. Looking for Tyler Boyd, I believe, that time around. It is cleared away towards midfield. On the left side, it'll go out of play. Too far for Gauld. And a throw in here for the LA Galaxy. Jalen Neal. Neal did not play in the game in Vancouver. He had just returned from the U.S. national team and had a minor injury, needed a little rest. And surely the Galaxy didn't want to expose him to the artificial surface. There's Raposo on the near side again for Vancouver, able to play this one forward. Trying to find Ngando. It'll come back to the goalkeeper, Micevic. He'll play it out to the top of his area. Jalen Neal. Aguirre will have it now for the Galaxy. Lays it off to Rosell. Back to Alfaro once again. And Neal. He'll collect at the moment. Left side now, Alday for the Galaxy. Puig. And the Galaxy keep possession for the moment. Quickly back the other way. Good shot on goal. Save by Micevic. As Brian White was breaking down the middle of the park. Nice job by Micevic coming up to the top of the area and meeting the play. Cordova back into center. Ngando. Raposo trying to find Cordova. He flops one more time. That's the second straight time there in the Galaxy penalty area. And at some point, you have to pull a card on that young man, don't you? Tyler Boyd at midfield, top of the center circle. He's brought down from behind. That's a foul on Andres Cubas. And here comes Cordova getting a talking to from the referee and told them next time around you're going to get a yellow for simulation. Puig will take the restart for the Galaxy, top of the center circle. And the verbal warning is there now. Puig. It'll come back to Jalen Neal. Alfaro. Over to the left side, Alday once again. Galaxy need to get into that rhythm of speed of play a little faster. This ball ahead by Puig. Tried to thread the needle. Intended for Costa. It'll come back defensively. Back to the goalkeeper, Bomer. His clearance into midfield, and the Galaxy will get it back right at the stripe. Alfaro. Rosell able to go forward quickly into Puig. He's dropped by Raposo. That's a foul. And Raposo not happy with our referee, and he's liable to get himself a yellow card here. Raposo keeps on walking away from the referee. That's not a smart move when he asks you to approach. If the referee asks you to approach him or her, you do so. They're in control of the match. Here's the restart for the Galaxy. Goes left side. Alday. Back on out to Puig. To the stripe. Alfaro. Aguirre. Right side Caligari. One of his first touches of the match. Costa is here in that soft patch at midfield along the right side. Played on to the left it goes. Alday will bring it down well. He is onside. Watched by Raposo. Alday going to the byline. Gets the cross away. Cleared away this time around by Blackman. And it'll come out towards midfield. And Ngande works against Costa. Plays it forward to Cordova. Closed down here by Alfaro. Good job by the Galaxy for the moment. Rosell into Aguirre. Inside 8 minutes of play. 0-0 here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Micevic has kept Vancouver off the scoreboard with a nice play in a one-on-one situation against Brian White. Ball goes left side. Here comes Gold now for Vancouver. He'll cut into center. Still has possession. Closed there by Aguirre. It comes back out to Costa. Now Puig lays it off for Costa, who pushes forward to get to this one. He's got Boyd on the right. Plays it to the left. Intended for Puig. Joveljic back to Ricky, who has it now. Right side, Boyd on his right foot. Cuts it back. Can't get the shot away. He was trying to cut it back to his left. That's broken up. Caligari from distance over the bar now to play. And our first goal kick for Vancouver. Hey, Galaxy fans, 2024 season ticket memberships will be available soon. Visit lagalaxy.com/season tickets or call 8773-GALAXY for more information on membership benefits. Bomer to take the goal kick here. The Galaxy have looked good for the first 8 minutes of this contest. Bomer will send long, looking for White, cleared away by Neal. It'll go over the far side touch for the throw-in. Veselinovic. He's got Blackman. If he wants him, able to play it forward instead. Again, Veselinovic. In the midfield, White dropping all the way back. And they'll build again out of the back. One more time to Veselinovic. He'll spray it onto the near side. Raposo knocks into the Galaxy defense as they try to turn the Galaxy over on that weak side. And a good job on the part of Alday and Tony Alfaro, and the Galaxy get it on back. Rosell into Puig. He's got about 5 yards in from the touchline at midfield. Costa knocks it back to Alday. It'll go on back to Puig. Into center, Rosell takes up some space. Lays it off to Costa. Rosell once again squares it on over to Puig. Looking for possession. Onto the right side, Caligari. Back into center. Again, Puig lifting over to the right side, Boyd. Off of his foot and out of play. Touched last by Vancouver for the throw-in Galaxy. All the way back it goes to Jalen Neal. Rosell over to the near side. Alday once again. Costa. He'll get it on back after the errant pass from him. But the Galaxy have it one more time. Puig lifted in for Boyd. Good ball. Boyd on his right foot. Can't get the shot away. Joveljic almost stuck a foot in there, but Bomer did well. Good ball by Puig, lifting it into the area. And Boyd, unfortunately, couldn't get that ball going towards goal. Raposo on the near side now for Vancouver. Plays it in the center, an errant pass. Aguirre coming out with possession for the Galaxy. Finds Puig quickly. He's got Costa to his left, plays it on over to him. Side of the 6, and through it goes, intended for Aguirre, and cleared away. Good build up there on the part of the Galaxy as well. Still 0-0 though inside 12 minutes of play. Rosell. Neal wanted the ball, but it'll come out left side instead. Alday. Again, Rosell. Galaxy could flip onto the right. Aguirre comes back to Alfaro. He'll knock it ahead to Rosell. And some pressure here from Vancouver. Jalen Neal over to the right side, just beyond the foot of Ryan Gauld. Caligari puts on the brakes, waits for Neal, who has it now. So the Galaxy slow things down for the moment. Content to keep it in their own half for now. Alfaro in the Costa. It'll come back to Rosell. This time Puig. Everything's going to go through Ricky here tonight. Onto the right side now as the long ball goes far side and cleared back to the goalkeeper. Bomer lifts into midfield. The Galaxy have it one more time. Alday. Puig once again. Turns away from his defender. Good ball on the left for Alday. Watch there by Raposo. Alday weaves his way through and just a bit heavy on that last touch, and it comes back out to Cordova. Good job by Alfaro on the slide tackle. Cordova's down. Wants the injury, but it's going to be a throw-in. He may have hurt himself, but he wanted the foul. So Matias Laborda, who's on the substitutions list, apparently is starting tonight after all. So there might have been a change there somewhere along the way. The throw-in happens by Raposo, but the play's been stopped. We're going to do it again. A lot of agitation from Raposo. Maybe he plays with that fire. Here's the throw into Agondo. Back it comes defensively, collected. Cubas played well in the match in Vancouver, I thought. Cubas into midfield once again. Ngando. Back out it goes. Blackman on the near side. Raposo given away to Rossell, who just knocks it out of play. Did not hit it well that time around. Raposo with this throw-in. Last matchup between these clubs in Vancouver, Vanni Sartini was in one of the suites as he was not allowed on the bench area. The attempted cross here by White, cleared back into midfield. Cubas knocks it over to Laborda. In for White, too long, and Micevic will collect. Here's Alfaro. Rossell. Pooch. Back on out. He'll roll past the midfield stripe, able to push it ahead to Costa. Boyd is wide open on the right side, and now it's played right over to Tyler Boyd, who has it there. Watched by Laborda. Back out it goes. Caligari. Aguirre. Ahead to Rossell. Back it goes defensively. Alfaro. Left side of the circle this time around. Daniel Aguirre, he'll push it forward. Puig to the right side. Caligari one time in for Puig. Fires, scores! Ricky Puig puts the Galaxy on top 1-0 in the 16th minute of the contest. And that is the bright start that Greg Vanni was hoping for tonight. Ricky Puig finding the back of the net from Caligari. Sun's still setting here at Dignity Health Sports Park, and everybody at that far side, the east side of the stadium, hopefully brought some sunscreen here today. Protect themselves just a bit. Caligari gets the assist on that goal for sure. Tyler Boyd might get a secondary. We'll see what the League's Cup officials decide. Rossell back to his goalkeeper Micevic as we continue here. Great goal by Ricky Puig. As that ball came towards him, he played it across to the far corner, across his body with his right foot. No chance for Boehmer as the Galaxy take that 1-0 lead. Ball will go right side this time. Boyd for the Galaxy. Good ball by Alfaro with the clearance. Costa knocks it on back. Caligari is there. He'll keep it alive for the Galaxy to Aguirre. And again Alfaro. Alday. Watched there by Raposo. Rossell will knock it ahead. Puig once more. Lifted ahead to Costa. He'll knock it back to Caligari, and the Galaxy content to keep possession here and move Vancouver around the pitch. Rossell towards the near side. Back out it goes. Again Alfaro. Aguirre this time around. Into the center of the park. Puig trying to go right side for Caligari. That's broken up. It comes out to Gauld. Able to play in to Ngande. And he'll knock towards the near side to Raposo. Veselinovic. Laborda. All the way back it goes. Bomer, the goalkeeper, just outside his 6. Lifts this one long in the midfield. Alfaro does well against Cordova. Galaxy want the foul here, and Gondo will get it back. I don't believe it was a foul. Foul's be called here against Costa, who slows down Ngondo in midfield. Blackman. Again, Raposo. Comes on into Cordova. He knocks it out the near side. This is going to be a throw-in for the Galaxy. No, throw-in for Vancouver, as Alday is able to clear it on out. Raposo will have this throw-in. Nobody available in the blue shirt at the moment. Into Cordova it goes, back to goal. Good job by the Galaxy. Aguirre and Alday able to clear it with the help of Alfaro. However, Vancouver has it once again. Raposo on the near side into Ngondo. Alday will win it. It comes out to Puig. Nobody making the run until a late one from Caligari, but the pass a bit too long. Laborda keeps it alive for Vancouver. Left side to Gauld. In towards center it comes this time around. Schaff. And back out. One of his few touches so far. Schaff. Kubas top of the area. White back to Schaff. In for White. He is onside. Tries to chip the keeper and Mitrovic, and onto the roof of the goal it goes. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Inside 21 minutes of play, 1-0 in favor of the Galaxy. The LA Kit offers our home and its history by embracing the colors of the Los Angeles City flag. Rock with us in your very own. Available now at the LA Galaxy team store. Also, some new products made their debut today at the LA Galaxy team store. I'm sure by looking at the lines that they sold out quickly, but keep an eye at LAGalaxy.com. I'm sure you'll see the entire stock come back. Aguirre into center this time around. Puig, the goal scorer for the Galaxy, left side to Alday. Back into Puig one more time. Closed quickly by Kubas. Comes into Costa. Good job by Costa keeping possession. Tries to weave his way around Laborda, who stood him up. That'll be a foul against the Galaxy's Costa, though, as he got his arm. When his arms got away from his body and he tried to turn Laborda around. Easy for the referee to make that call. Ball back to the goalkeeper, Bomer here. He goes to the near side. Blackman into midfield. Good collision there for Ngondo. Touched last by the Galaxy's Alday as he goes tumbling down. Thought he was fouled, but referee says no. We'll go back to possession. Vancouver here. Raposo with the throw-in. It'll come on into White. Good job by Costa getting this one back in front of Schaff. Vancouver will get the foul, though, and a foul called against Ricky Puig. Free kick. And a referee comes over to talk to Costa. Now that's 2 straight fouls. And, of course, Douglas has a bullseye on his back with every official that comes in due to his history, unfortunately. But it's something you have to live with. Veselinovic here for Vancouver. Blackman this time around. He'll lift it on forward. White should be offside by a good country mile. Our referee looking at his assistant to see if the flag would come up, and never did. He was a bit surprised also. Here come the Galaxy back into midfield. Rossell's pass intended for Puig, off the mark, and Vancouver has it once again. Schaff working on Aguirre, squares it on over to Ngondo, I should say. Raposo. Ngondo near side. Rossell defending. Played back in the midfield. Blackman this time around. He'll knock it on back. Veselinovic. Again, Laborda lifts it out to the right side. Raposo inside the touchline, right in front of the Galaxy player bench. And Gondo on the near side, into the corner he goes and has possession. Watched there by Roussel. And Gondo towards the end line. Roussel pokes it away. And a corner kick for Vancouver as it trickles just beyond the corner flag and out of play. And Alday goes down, holding his left eye, as he may have taken a shot there to the face. Side of the head, it looks more like now. One nothing in favor of the LA Galaxy inside 25 minutes of play now. Set play defending is going to have to be better for the Galaxy here, especially for a team like Vancouver, who is very good in the air. Brian White, Cordova, Veselinovic as well. He'll go to the near post. Veselinovic does. It comes backside. Mitrovic is there and brings it down. Good job as the goalkeeper takes it to turf. He'll pick up now. Rolls it out, Alfaro. Costa. And Alday knocks it over to Ricky Puig. Some fans trying to move away from the sun that continues to beat on them at the east side of Dignity Health Sports Park. Right side, Caligari now for the Galaxy. Especially those folks sitting in the upper tier of the dig are getting the setting sun right into them directly. Alday on the left side now for the Galaxy. Puig has it now. Back into center, Costa. Again, Ricky on possession. Costa making the run through. Alday onto the wing. Costa on the side of the area into Joveljic. Got a piece of that ball as he was taken out. He had a good collision with his defender, Veselinovic, who is down, and he's holding his knee. And Dejan Joveljic right now just kind of sitting there and waiting for the sting to go away. A good cross in front. And Joveljic really didn't get a chance to go at that ball as he was not wiped out, but I think the collision between the two players and the ball just kind of skipped on through and may have kissed the far post as it went out of play ever so slightly. The Vancouver training staff coming onto the pitch to take a look at the injury. And we'll go from there here. Hopefully everybody will be okay. It looks like Joveljic is back on his feet, getting some water at the moment. Hey, soccer fans, secure those 2023 partial plans now. Partial plans include 6 games of your choice, a 10% discount at the team store, and pre-sale access and discounts for the MLS playoffs. Call 877-3-GALAXY or visit lagalaxy.com/tickets/partial plan today. Remember, all that new product at the team store and get a 10% discount. That's going to help out a little bit. Another reminder, we're not quite 6 months away from Christmas, meaning that it's less than 6 months. So you should start thinking about it. 1-0 in favor of the Galaxy inside 28 minutes of play. Ricky Puig, his first goal of the tournament. Veselinovic back on his feet. Looks like he's going to be okay as he trots towards midfield, rounds the corner and trots towards midfield, and he'll find his way back onto the pitch. He's a good defender in this league. Really a good player for Vancouver. You'd hate to see him lose that type of player, or any player for that matter. Bomer with the goal kick. Powers it long into midfield. Veselinovic back on the pitch. Aguirre on the first ball. And a foul called against the Galaxy's Douglas Costa as he clatters into Cubas. body on body there, not legs into legs. Ngando. Back it comes to Blackman, near side, Raposo. Pushed forward this time around. Cordova, side of the Galaxy penalty area. Watched there by Alfaro. Alday comes in late. Will win it back for the Galaxy. And again, Cordova goes down and says, I can't buy a foul. Well, your dives aren't good enough. That's the problem right now. Alfaro again for the Galaxy. Near side it comes Alday. Able to push this one forward. Here comes Puig, and this is promising for the Galaxy. Ricky squares it on over. Caligari pushing to the right side of the circle. Ahead it goes to Boyd. Has to wait on it. Laborda defending, and so is Schaaf this time around. Back it comes to Aguirre once again. Again Boyd. Right side Caligari. Back it goes to Jalen Neal. Alfaro switching to the near side. Alday once again by himself at this point. Watch there by Raposo as well as Cubas. Alday all the way back to Alfaro. Neal. And out comes Puig with possession. Defensive side of the circle trying to lead it forward for Joveljic. Back it comes off the deflection. Boyd this time around towards the left side, still on possession. Cubas to close things down, runs right into Alday. But the Galaxy keep it alive as it comes back to Rossell. Squares it on over. Puig in towards center this time around. Costa. Again Aguirre. Costa in the right channel. He's got Caligari with him as well if he wants. Costa goes to the left side this time around. Draws three defenders his way. Boyd back on out Rossell. The Galaxy taking a little too much time in and around that top of the box and looking for perfection. Puig, Costa, back to Puig on his right foot. Tried to go back post. The Galaxy want a handball on Blackman, and that's cleared. Our referee didn't see it, and we'll see what the people upstairs do as there is a discussion going on at the moment. Here's Alday. Back out it goes. Rossell into Puig at center. Costa. Back to Neal. Alfaro one more time. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Mitrovic. Rossell. And we're not aware if it's being checked or not at the moment. Back it goes to Neal. Costa. And gets on through him, and Ngando will get it back. Schaaf for Vancouver. Laborda. As the match is slowed just a bit. Here's Blackman. And Veselinovic right now still limping around, asked by his manager, Danny Sartini, do you need to come off? And at the moment he says no, but he's still limping. And I would imagine you're going to pull him off. He says no to the bench, but moving like that doesn't look good as the ball comes into the Galaxy penalty area. Cleared by Alfaro over the near side touch. This will be a throw-in. He's moving like somebody has dead leg at the moment. You just take a shot and the muscles are just not quite back yet. They're going to pull him off, I believe. We'll see. Raposo is going to take this throw in for Vancouver. 33 minutes now. As it comes on into the area, cleared away by Aguirre towards the near side. Right into the Galaxy bench. It'll be a throw in for Vancouver once again. It'll come on back to Blackman. Again, Blackman on the near side. He won't play it back to Veselinovic because he continues to see the limping going on and just complain around him as it comes back to the goalkeeper, Bomer. Now Veselinovic, he'll get on the ball, has it top of this penalty area and knocks it over to Blackman. At the moment, it looks like Karifa Yao will be coming on at the moment to replace Veselinovic. Ngando able to play into center. Schaaf will knock it forward, looking for White. Broken up by Neal, but Schaaf has it again. Left side it goes. Goal plays it on in, and Jalen Neal is there to clear it away. Throw in. Waiting on the substitution, are we? Yeah, Veselinovic goes down to the turf. Play's been stopped. Substitution will happen. Here's Veselinovic will leave the match. And Karifa Yao will come on in his place. Raposo comes on over. Sartini giving him some direction. It's likely that Blackman will now lead the line. And Yao will replace him. Nonetheless, throw in here for Vancouver. Up the left side, Yao will be the lone man back as Blackman gets forward. No, now Yao will get forward as well as Vancouver's looking for the long throw in this time around. Played in towards the spot, knocked away by Aguirre, but not far enough. And Gondo on the near side. Puig trying to get to this one to launch the counterattack. And Gondo's cross off the chest of Yuri Rosell and out of play over the near side end line. Corner kick, Vancouver Whitecaps. So we had the injury, and then we had the injury substitution, and we had the goal. So think about that for stoppage time at the moment. That would signal at least 2 minutes just out of that. Corner kick inside 36 minutes of play. Left-footed ball by Gall, played on in, top of the 6. Alday gets a piece of it, clears the penalty area on the far side for a throw-in. Schaaf will take it. Raposo showing for it. Now he's going to take it. So another long throw coming, this time from Ryan Raposo. Flights it into the area. Mitrovic comes down, bats it down to the ground, and then he's able to smother it. Good job there. Being aggressive off his line to get to a ball in the air in his area. That belongs to you, the goalkeeper. And you should be vocal coming off your line, letting your teammates know you're coming to get it. Opposed to potentially some friendly fire happening there in a collision. Rosell. It'll come on back this time to Alfaro. Over to Neal. Right side. Caligari is there. Again, Neal once again. Field pretty spread out at the moment. Again, Alfaro. Neal one more time in some trouble all the way back to his goalkeeper Mitrovic, and he'll power into midfield. Boyd on the first touch comes to Costa. This is promising for the Galaxy. Joveljic making the run and cleared away. Blackman did well. He was turned back to play, but he was able to get his eye on the ball and get on the possession. Galaxy have it again though. Costa in the right channel from shade to sunlight. Aguirre. Puig. Rosell once again. Again, Ricky. All the way back to the stripe. Alfaro has it now for the Galaxy. Lays it off to Alday. This will be a throw-in. Touched last by Laborda as it goes out of play for a throw-in. So they flipped. This is what they ended up doing. Yao comes in as the right center back. Blackman the left center back. Raposo goes on to left back. And Laborda onto the near side. That's the switch for Vancouver here. We continue. Ball at midfield. Costa gets away from Cubas from now. Costa thought he was fouled. The referee says no. We go ahead. Gold into White. Good job by Caligari closing it down. Alfaro is there to clean it up. Alday able to run away from Ngando into midfield. He's got Joveljic on the wing left side, finds him. Alday makes the inside run. Joveljic still on possession, plays it across the top of the area. Gary brings it down well, right corner of the box. Into the area he goes. His cross is blocked. Boyd will collect, top of the area, thinking about the shot, now takes it up the right side, gets his cross down low. Blackman, his clearance off his own player, makes it a bit tricky, but the Galaxy have it again. Costa. Back to the stripe, Alfaro, Jalen Neal. Costa inside the circle. Aguirre. Back to Neal once again. Approaching 39 minutes, 1-0 in favor of the Galaxy. Puig. It'll come loose. Rosell working to get it back for LA and does a good job of finding the bouncing ball that was spinning away from him. And he played it out to Caligari, who sends it now into center. Again, Ricky Puig. Right side, Aguirre this time around. A lot of space for him as he slowly moves up and now lays it off. Costa once more, couple of step overs, plays it left. Alday is there, watched by one defender, this time Laborda. Back in the center, Puig thinking about the shot from 24, and that time on the bounce right to the goalkeeper, Bomer. Good idea, not enough in terms of placing a shot into the corner that time around. Yao. Bomer, the keeper, inside the 6. He stays at home a little bit, Bomer does. Not all that confident of playing just beyond that 6 or towards the top of his penalty area. Yao. Blackman this time around. I think if you're Greg Vanney, you're very pleased with the way this first half has gone. The early goal paying off for the good start, rewarding yourself. I think that's what Greg would think. You rewarded yourself. You had a good quarter hour. You started out and you rewarded yourself with the goal. And the rest of the 30-45 here to this moment, the 40 minutes, has been a positive play on the part of the Galaxy. Outside of the Brian White breakaway, ended with the positive play on the part of Mitrovic. The Galaxy have handled themselves very well in this first 45 minutes so far. Here's Bomer. The other tricky part is don't give up a late goal, and this is where we are right now in those minutes. Cordova. Near side Ngando plays this one long for White, and Jalen Neal will shield that ball, and on the bounce is picked up by Mitrovic. LA Galaxy face off against these Vancouver Whitecaps. This is the third meeting of the season between these clubs. And if they do meet again, it would be in the MLS Cup playoffs, should both clubs get there at some point. Or at least the opportunity would be there. Rosell does well to clear this ball. Cubas comes in hard. That'll be a yellow card to Cubas. Spikes high on the play. Rosell is down and injured, and he's the player that is spelling Gaston Brugman. And the Galaxy don't really have anywhere else to go. If Rosell goes down, you're probably looking at Aguirre dropping into that position predominantly. And you could call in Adam Saldana into service there. Dropping in that 6th position, so to speak. And Aguirre's playing somewhat like a 6+, so it looks like a 4-2-3-1 for the Galaxy with the floating player Costa and Puig able to float a bit. And out comes the Galaxy training unit. Cesar roll down, and Julie Beveridge to take a look. Get a chance to catch your breath as well. And again, add this to stoppage time. So a yellow card plus injury. Let's go 3+ minutes now before halftime. Let's see how close we are to that. Puig and Costa talking things over. Comes to Ricky. Rosell is up and fine. He'll continue. Alfaro under some pressure here from Cordova, gets away from him. Alfaro back across his own defense to Caligari, and he'll start things out for LA. Ahead it goes to Puig, plays it beyond Costa. The pass was off target. Good work here by Alday, who's about to earn a yellow card, I would think. Free kick is coming up. Maybe not a tactical foul according to the referee, but I'm not so sure about that. I think that would have been a yellow card. Alday is fortunate. Blackman to the left side for Raposo. Cuts it in towards center. Squares it in Gondo. Cordova back over to the right. Laborda pushing forward. Alday defending. Here's the cross off of Alday. Back out it goes. Alfaro with the clearance, but not far enough. He couldn't find Puig that time around. Cubas, who's on a yellow card. Right side, Laborda. Ahead in Gondo. Watch there by Rosell into the area. Laborda tries to lay it off. Here's White with the shot to goal over the bar and out of play. That may have had Amicevic beaten to that back post should he have gone there. Nonetheless, goal kick here for the LA Galaxy. Here's Alfaro. Jalen Neal. Ahead it goes. Rosell, right side, Caligari. Again, Rosell. Galaxy patient, working towards midfield here. No press here from Vancouver. I'm sure that'll change in the second half. Here's Puig. Working on forward and finds Costa back to Puig, trying to look for that second goal, and Ricky would have been better to walk it on in on his own. He heeled it over looking for Joveljic and right into the defender. 3 minutes of stoppage time here before we get to the break. And I think after the fact, everybody realized what should have happened, right? Hindsight being 20/20. 1-1 Galaxy, free kick Galaxy though on the left side. 1-0 Galaxy, I should say. So the free kick will come less than 10 yards away from the near touchline. Puig is there, Costa is there. Two-man wall for Vancouver. Referee right now talking to the two-man wall, who are standing right on the aftershave that they put down. It'll be Costa that weaves it into the area, and a good job by Bomer knocking it away. Alday tried to knock it down for Aguirre, read well by Schaff, and back into midfield to go for Vancouver here. Lifted towards the near side, Laborda able to push it forward. Rosell now for the Galaxy. Finds Ricky Puig. Into center, Boyd. Working towards the top of the area, 22 away. Aguirre once again. Puig trying to get to this ball, cut in by Aguirre, but Cubas able to clear it on out. It'll come towards the near side now. Goal doing well, and the Galaxy want to throw in. No, it's going to be a foul against LA's Caligari. And he just picked up the ball, and that normally in league play would be a yellow card immediately, but our referee lenient tonight. Laborda. Yao for Vancouver. And over it goes to Blackman, able to play it out the left side, Raposo. Watch there by Boyd, cuts it on back. Blackman again over to Yao. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Again, Blackman. Right side, Laborda. He'll push it on forward. Good job by Rosell. Gets in front of this. Back it comes to Tony Alfaro. Puig. Lifts into center, tried to find Boyd, cleared away by Blackman. Ahead it comes to Schaff. Costa getting back defensively. Cordova towards the near side. Laborda once again. Our referee points to midfield. That is the end of the 3 minutes of added time and 45 minutes from Dignity Health Sports Park. Ricky Pooch with the goal as the Galaxy will go into the locker room with a 1-0 lead. Caligari getting the assist on that goal, and a very good first half, I would think, for this Galaxy team. This is something Greg Vanney told me in the pregame show. He wants to get off on the front foot. He wants to have a bright start to the game. He wants to have an early goal. He got that. He got a bright start. He had a big save from his goalkeeper, Micevic, early on in the match. But after that, the Galaxy have been in control throughout the match and probably should have at least one more right in front of the half. He had Ricky about 5 yards from goal and played it off unselfishly to Joveljic. And I think in that particular case, if he was selfish a little more, he could have walked right in because the goalkeeper, Bomer, had his feet stuck in cement on that particular play, not knowing what to do. Nonetheless, it's still a 1-0 lead in favor of the LA Galaxy as the clubs head to the locker room. Halftime is coming up next. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy Soccer is brought to you by Volkswagen. Visit your local Southern California Volkswagen dealer today.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans! Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is bringing the heat this summer with iconic prizes and top-tier artists. On July 31, you could win an amazing Andy Warhol art piece valued at over $216,000. Also, don't miss some amazing shows at Yamava Theater, including Enrique Iglesias July 20, Sebastian Maniscalco July 29 and 30, and many others. It's all at Yamava Resort and Casino, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. Omega Accounting Solutions is a proud partner of the LA Galaxy. Omega empowers your business with expert guidance on government tax incentives. If your small business survived the pandemic, you could be eligible for a tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. The Employee Retention Credit rewards businesses for paying staff during the pandemic. Omega ensures your business receives the maximum credit it deserves. Omega has over 15 years of experience and is a leading expert in the ERC and R&D tax credits. Discover if you qualify in a free 10-minute ERC consultation. Visit OmegaTaxCredits.com for details. Wingstop is the official wing of the LA Galaxy. Satisfy your cravings with any of Wingstop's 12 mouth-watering flavors like zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parmesan, or OG hot. Go to wingstop.com or download the Wingstop app now and pre-order your wings for a game day delivery. Don't forget to try the Wingstop chicken sandwich while you're at it. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. See wingstop.com for full details. Delivery fee and surcharges apply. Order your flavor today at wingstop.com. This LA Galaxy halftime is brought to you by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy at the break at Dignity Health Sports Park. The other game in progress at the moment, Monterrey and Seattle are 2-2 in that match. And Seattle, like the Galaxy, coming in with 0 points in this final game of group play. Now the Galaxy, looking at the first half stats, 64, almost 65% possession in favor of the LA Galaxy. They've been dominant in that regard, but it's, again, I talk about this all the time. It's the kind of possession. And for the Galaxy, the kind of possession has been better. They've been forward. They've been middle third higher going forward and on the front foot and keeping Vancouver stuck in their own end. Few and far between with their rushes into the Galaxy penalty area and making things difficult for LA. And that's a big positive and a big change in terms of the definition of that possession advantage for the Galaxy, because normally the Galaxy have possession advantage, but most of the time it's in their defensive side of midfield. Not tonight. That hasn't been the case. They have been bright. They have been able to get the ball in and around that penalty area with pace. Their speed of play has been better going forward. Ricky Puig has been putting on a little show here for the Galaxy fans that are on hand and for his family who is on hand watching him play. And I'm sure he appreciates them being here. 6 shots to the Galaxy's, 3 for Vancouver. 2 shots on goal for the Galaxy. 1 shot for Vancouver that was saved by Mitrovic. Bomer has 1 save as well. And of course, Puig has the goal for the Galaxy. The passing stat for the Galaxy, again, remember speed of play. 354 passes in the first half alone. Vancouver, 188. Big difference there. Usually that's a little closer there, right? Galaxy, 91% passing accuracy. These are big numbers for the Galaxy right now in the first half. Vancouver's 85.6%. Pretty good, but certainly not 91%. So the Galaxy in a good position right now, feeling pretty good about things in the locker room. Maybe deserving a 1 more goal, but leading 1-0 is not too bad. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half. Galaxy 1, Vancouver 0 at the half. Stay with us.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. It's Galaxy season, and nothing says Galaxy like having a whole lot of space. Introducing the Atlas. With a premium feel inside and out and seating for 7, you can have more room for game day possibilities. Volkswagen is a proud sponsor of the LA Galaxy. Visit your Southern California Volkswagen dealer today. Wingstop is the official wing of the LA Galaxy. Satisfy your cravings with any of Wingstop's 12 mouth-watering flavors like zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parmesan, or OG hot. Go to wingstop.com or download the Wingstop app now and pre-order your wings for a game day delivery. Don't forget to try the Wingstop chicken sandwich while you're at it. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. See wingstop.com for full details. Delivery fee and surcharges apply. Order your flavor today at wingstop.com.
Looking at the standings in the Leagues Cup right now in the West bracket, I should say. Tigres atop the West number 1 group. San Jose in a must-win situation. They will play later on tonight. That game's scheduled to get underway at 8 p.m. Portland has clinched in that group with 3 points. They're on to the knockout stage. In West 2, Monterrey and Seattle going at it. They were 2-2 at the break, right? Seattle's in a must-win situation at the moment. Monterrey could win the group with just a draw. Seattle would be out with the draw because Salt Lake has 3 points and sitting in second after 2 games played. In the West, of course, 3, where the Galaxy is at the moment. León is moved on through with 5 points thanks to their win in the shootout as well as their win in 90 minutes against the Galaxy. Galaxy right now sitting on 3 points in the live standings, and they would move on with a victory in 90 minutes. Vancouver comes in with that 1 point that they got in the home loss in penalties. And so the Galaxy and Vancouver really all to play for here in the next 45 minutes. Vancouver at this point is in a must situation to get a goal to tie the game up and force the penalties. And the Galaxy just looking to maybe add to their lead and take care of the win in 90 minutes. If not, go to penalties from there. But there's a lot to go before this one comes to an end. 1-0 in favor of the Galaxy. The second half is coming up next.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans! Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is bringing the heat this summer with iconic prizes and top-tier artists. On July 31, you could win an amazing Andy Warhol art piece valued at over $216,000. Also, don't miss some amazing shows at Yamava Theater, including Enrique Iglesias July 20, Sebastian Maniscalco July 29 and 30, and many others. It's all at Yamava Resort and Casino, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Wingstop is the official wing of the LA Galaxy. Satisfy your cravings with any of Wingstop's 12 mouth-watering flavors like zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parmesan, or OG hot. Go to wingstop.com or download the Wingstop app now and pre-order your wings for a game day delivery. Don't forget to try the Wingstop chicken sandwich while you're at it. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. See wingstop.com for full details. Delivery fee and surcharges apply. Order your flavor today at wingstop.com. time now for the second half of our contest. This LA Galaxy match is brought to you by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life.
Seconds away from the start of the second half here as the Galaxy have made their way back onto the pitch. They'll defend the north goal, attack from left to right here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Vancouver has just come out of the tunnel, getting ready to go as well. No changes for this Galaxy side, and why would you? It was a good 45 minutes for this Galaxy team, and they take the 1-0 lead into the second half and looking to build from there. If you're Vancouver, of course, Vanni Sartini telling his club, hey, let's get on the front foot early here. Let's get that goal back. Let's strike quickly. And that's something the Galaxy need to be aware of. The aggressive start from Vancouver in the second half of this contest. Manage the first 10 to 15 minutes, and then it comes to a chess match of substitutions in terms of Vancouver trying to find the equalizer, and the Galaxy maybe to capitalize upon that. Dejan Jovalic has been busy. He's had a couple of moments in and around the area, especially close in and around the 6, but hasn't been able to get that touch towards goal. Ricky Puig has the goal for the Galaxy, and that's where we stand 1-0 as the second half is just underway as it comes back to Tristan Blackman. For Vancouver, their story is the injury to Ranko Veselinovic, who left the match what looks to be maybe a quad or high knee injury. He tried to continue, but could not. Here comes Raposo into the Galaxy penalty area on the left side. Watched there by Jalen Neal. Caligari will take the ball off his foot. Raposo trying to close him down. And a good battle in the near corner of the Galaxy defense. And then it's cleared towards midfield. Kubas knocks it back in. Rosell wins it and cleared away. Gauld with the touch and out of play. And that's one player who hasn't seen the ball enough, I believe, if you're a Vancouver Whitecap fan. Ryan Gauld. Playing through him allows for the Brian Whites and the Cordova to get on possession. And the Galaxy have done a good job of keeping him covered or forcing Vancouver to play away from their captain. Throw in here for the Galaxy. Caligari into Boyd. Knocked away from Blackman. It comes to Ngando, who has had more touches in this match than Ryan Gauld has. And that's something I think is strategic on the part of the Galaxy. Alday is brought down. That's a foul and a free kick for LA right at the stripe. And Julian is having a nice game as well, staying at home a little bit more. Came in as the starter when he was brought on board, then lost his job once again because Edwards came on and played well. But Julian gets the start tonight and has done okay. Has it now as the ball comes cross field from Caligari. Puig showing for this one. It'll come on back. Rosell into Aguirre. Again, Puig plays this through traffic, finds Costa. Now onto the right side. Caligari will collect it. Boyd making the run on the wing. Has it now. Watched there by Raposo. Tyler Boyd on possession, the new daddy. Tried to play it on back to Costa. Not a good enough pass there. And this time around, Costa will be called for the foul. He'll pick up a yellow card. Remember, he was warned in the first half after a couple of successive fouls that a referee gave him a verbal warning. And sure enough, he was keeping an eye on him. And come his next foul, the yellow card came out. Free kick. Pretty good tackle there on the part of Costa into Gauld. Gets up, seems to be all right. Blackman will touch it back to his goalkeeper, Bomer. Out the right side it goes. Yao. Again, Blackman as the Galaxy press a little higher here. Schaaf, who I don't think had a very good first half for Vancouver. Near side Raposo into midfield Cordova. Gauld with a one-time ball forward intended for White. Alday is there. He'll win it. Puig being chased back by Kubas. Puig fouled by Kubas, and a free kick just to the outside of the ankle, and Puig took a pretty good knock there. And still down is Ricky, and I wonder if this is going to be yellow card to Kubas. I think he's already playing on a yellow if my memory serves me correct. Picked one up in the first half. And a verbal warning here to Andres Cubas. It'll come on back to Micevic. He'll knock in the midfield. Another ball into the Galaxy defense. Back to Micevic once more. And the Galaxy will just clear it on out. Blackman. Yao this time around. Raposo. Blackman again. Good job by Costa, almost getting this one back from Cubas. It'll go right side. Laborda pushing forward. He's got Cordova too on the wing. Ngando. Watched there by Alfaro. Into the corner it goes. Ngando with the cross. Cleared away by Rosell. Back in towards midfield. Puig able to push this one ahead. Good job by Ricky making the run down the middle of the park. Laborda chasing to the right side. It goes for Boyd. He'll run it back. Joveljic gets a touch on it. Puig brought down. No, says the referee. And we continue. Cordova at midfield. He'll go down once the foul. The referee says play on. Back the other way. Look at the replay one more time as it came on across. And I think the ball was already away. And the proper call by the referee, in my opinion. Neal squared on over to Alfaro, and on to the left side it goes. Here comes Puig this time around. Ngando chasing. Cubas as well. Squared on over. Costa into Boyd, side of the 6, runs onto it. On back it goes, intended for Joveljic, who went up high to get it. Just a bit too tall, and it'll come out the near side. Foul here at midfield against the Galaxy's Alfaro, and a free kick for Vancouver. And things will get a little more chippy as the match progresses now. Ryan Gold to take the free kick. Raposo comes over to talk to the coaching staff, giving some direction here on what they want him to do. Here's Gold now. Big left-footed ball towards the top of the area. The redirect to goal over the bar and out of play. This will be a goal kick for the Galaxy. A player down for the Galaxy. Alfaro took a knock. But he's all right, back on his feet. And we'll continue from there. 1-0 Galaxy inside 53 minutes. Neal. Back to Micevic. He knocks in the midfield, and Blackman touches it back into the Galaxy defensive side of half. Gold on possession. Near side Raposo. Vite about to come on for Vancouver. It'll come on back to Blackman. Plays it on over to Yao. On the right side this time around. Laborda back to Yao. Cubas and all the way back to Blackman. Galaxy okay with this ball being played this way at the moment for Vancouver, forcing them to keep possession. But again, on the two center backs. Schaaf has to show for this one. Has it now. Back to Blackman. Ngando all the way back to Yao again. I guess Ngando on the right side. He's got Laborda, has to play it back to midfield. One more time it goes. And Vancouver will set up again. This time down the middle of the park. Aguirre had vacated the position, and Schaaf had an easy ball here. It goes left side to Raposo. He's closed down by Caligari. Ball out of play for a throw-in. Good hard tackle on the part of Caligari that time around. So a substitution here, and Gondo is done. Vite will replace him. Raposo will have the long throw in here. Plays it on back instead. Vite. Back out it goes. Cubas. Right side Laborda. Cubas once again sets the angle. At the stripe, left side Vite. He'll lift it into the area. Cleared out by Caligari. Comes to Aguirre, and again it goes to Costa. Lifts his head looking for Puig. Finds him inside the circle. Remember, Greg Vanny talked about having Puig having starting spots a little higher in this match tonight, and that's what they're doing with the two holders behind him. They're forcing Puig to go a little bit higher, and his starting spot is starting mostly central and in the center circle. Here comes Vancouver once again. Vite on the left side, Raposo overlapping, ball into the area. This is Gall. Flips it on over, looking for Cordova. Good job by Alday with the clearance. The shot to goal on the rebound from Vite is saved by Micevic. There was a little breeze in this building before this match. It has died down, and while the temperatures cooled off a bit, it's still muggy in this match, in this building, I should say. Just down to 78 degrees. I'm sure it's a little warmer on the pitch under the lights. 1-0 Galaxy. Puig, left side of the circle here for the Galaxy, inside 57 minutes now. Costa on the right. He's got Caligari in the area, finds him, heels it on back. Costa left-footed ball blocked in front by Cubas. It comes back out Aguirre. Squares it on over to Roussel. Finds Alday. Joveljic back to Puig again. Alday. And cleared away. Neal. Roussel and the Galaxy did well that time. Alfaro will spray to the right side. Caligari is there. Neal once again. Roussel. Aguirre able to push forward here. Costa on the right. And the Galaxy pushing Vancouver into their own penalty area, slowly moving forward here. Aguirre, Roussel, a little too much time on that ball that time around. Alday. Puig comes all the way back, top of the center circle. He'll start it again. Costa in the corner. Watched there by Raposo. It's a promising buildup for the Galaxy as Costa gets into the area now and runs out of real estate. It goes on out over the end line. And a goal kick. Bomer. All the way in the midfield. Flicked on by Cordova, but the Galaxy get it on back. Roussel collects the loose ball onto the near side. Able to play it on forward to Costa. Back it goes defensively. Neal. Caligari. Alfaro this time around. He'll go left. Tyler Boyd. Again Alfaro. Switching over to the right. Trying to find Costa. Raposo did well to get to it. Able to clear it out of play. And this will be a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. Quickly taken. Aguirre. Roussel. Good job by Costa keeping possession. Caligari and back to Daniel Aguirre. It'll come on back to Jalen Neal. A little bit different stance here on the part of the Galaxy, but they're managing this portion of the match at the moment. Taking care of whatever pressure Vancouver wanted to give them. We're approaching 15 minutes into the second half, and it's still 1-0 in favor of the Galaxy, and now the Galaxy starting to lean forward into Vancouver a bit. Puig ahead to Costa. Right side it goes. Caligari back across. The shot to goal just wide as it skips on through from Tyler Boyd. Goal kick. He had a clean look from 12 yards. Got to put that one on frame, Tyler. Good buildup. Caligari squared it on over, and Boyd hit it. Had the goalkeeper going the wrong way. He had no idea where it was. And it bounces wide of the far post from the shot. Throw in here for the Galaxy, far side. Still 1-0 LA as we approach 60 minutes on this one. Ricky Puig the goal from Caligari. Caligari almost picked up his second assist on the night. Jalen Neal able to find Aguirre. It'll come out near side. Caligari under some pressure here from Vite. In towards center. Rossell took his eye off the play, and the ball rolls on past him. Cordova lays it off to Vite. Left side it goes to Gauld. He knocks into the area. Rossell gets back defensively with the deflection. Out of play for a corner kick, Vancouver. That's not a problem for the visitors. They're very good on set plays. They are missing an important player now in Ranko Veselinovic, who's out with an injury picked up in the first half. But they still have plenty of height in the area. This will be a left-footed ball that's going to bend in towards goal. Cordova on the backside. White on the front side of the 6. Here's the cross into the area, trying to find Cordova. Heads it towards the far post, and it's wide by a good 2-3 yards. This will be a goal kick for the LA Galaxy. And Tony Alfaro will stand over it. Mitrovic this time around, who's played well here for a second straight game. He's made one really good save. A second one came here in the second half on a ball shot his way, but he was in the right place at the right time, and his soft hands keep it in front of him. Here comes Costa on the left side now. Plays it forward for Joveljic, who knocks it into Puig. Puig on his right foot. Back it goes for Tyler Boyd. Not enough on it. Aguirre keeps it alive for the Galaxy. He'll take it up towards the end line. And Raposo does well that time around. Good job by Aguirre coming on back. Again, Aguirre. Puig, right side. Caligari played it off the defender Raposo and out. Corner kick Galaxy here. Costa will slowly walk his way into the corner. Fans give a nice applause. Inside the 63rd minute, 1-0 Galaxy and looking for more. Costa plays it top of the area. Rossell back out to Costa once again. Plays it on in. That's broken up and cleared away. Jalen Neal. Caligari. And back it'll go. Boyd. Left side all day into Joveljic. Out it comes Puig into Joveljic once again, looking for a shot. Fires, and it skips on through and just wide of the far post. Galaxy want a corner kick. It's not going to be. Goal kick here for Vancouver. It'll come on ahead to Vite. The sun finally settling here, or setting, I should say, at Dignity Health Sports Park and giving the fans a little break. Yao, far side of his defense. Ahead it comes. Laborda, taken off the ball by Tyler Boyd, who has it now. Boyd fouled. Free kick. LA Galaxy. And Boyd will take his time here, and he should. Here's Puig now for the Galaxy. Caligari. Costa. All the way back. Roussel. Again to Costa. Puig. Costa on the near side. Played in for Joveljic, and the ball expected to go back to Puig, a bit heavy. But Caligari has it now for the Galaxy. Into Costa. Touched just enough by Gold, and that's broken up. It's a bit foul against Joveljic. And they'll go out the right side, Vancouver will. Kubas. Played long, intended for Gold, and on the bounce, Micevic will pick up. This will come on out to Roussel, who's done well in the place of Brugman tonight. Who likely will be the starter here, barring any injury, until Brugman comes on back. Caligari, back to Neal. Goalkeeper's Micevic, who has it now. Now the Galaxy in full control here, leading 1-0. Anything can change this match. So getting that second certainly is important for the Galaxy. Puig. Towards the near side it goes. Collected this time by Costa. He's got Aguirre if he wants him. It comes into Puig. Fires away just wide of the near post. That was about 20 yards from goal. Goal kick. Flat-footed Ricky was on the shot. Unfortunately, got enough on it, but just could not find the frame. Here's Kubas. Plays it on out to Laborda. Yao. And he'll work it towards Raposo, who takes it past the midfield stripe. Gold. Lifting towards the left side. Raposo in for Gold once again. Played it with his right foot towards the back post and out of play. Goal kick for Novak Micevic and the LA Galaxy. Ricky's having a little issue with the captain's armband, so he comes over and gets a little help. Has that taped on and will continue here. Goal kick taken, comes out to Roussel. Back it goes to Micevic. Right side Caligari lifts it into the Galaxy captain, Ricky Puig. Lays it off Caligari, ahead to Costa. One times it over to Aguirre. On to the right again it goes. Costa has it one more time. Puig is trailing the play and has it there, right in front of the Galaxy bench. Again on the right. Costa. Side of the area. Joveljic calling for it. It comes on in and through. Audet with the shot and blocked. Back in the midfield and collected by Roussel. Alday. Has it now for the LA Galaxy. Joveljic looking for Boyd. No, Joveljic has a go at goal right off the chest of Blackman, who goes down but seems to be fine. He gets up as this ball comes out to Cordova, and he's fouled by Roussel. Good foul there on the part of the Galaxy midfielder. Free kick Vancouver as we approach the 70th minute. Schaff lays this one off for Vite, trying to lift it on forward for Ryan White. Good job on the part of Alfaro winning that one back for the Galaxy. Again, Alday in for Tyler Boyd. Quickly turns it forward past the stripe, and he's brought down. That's a foul and a free kick for the LA Galaxy. Ricky Puig found its way to Tyler Boyd. Kubas did well to win it. Boyd is down, but no foul. Here comes Vite now for Vancouver. Played it off Roussel. He got just enough of that ball. And the Galaxy coming out with possession. Puig once again. Vite around him. Ricky able to run away and have possession here for the Galaxy. Boyd back on his feet as the ball goes right side. Costa for the Galaxy. Corner of the area. He's got Aguirre overlapping. Has it now. Back out to Costa. Out to Puig one more time. Again on the right, Aguirre. Costa at the corner. Lets it slide past him, thinking about his left foot. Now plays it across to that left side for Alday. In some trouble. Whips his way around Laborda. Good job there by Alday. At the left corner now. Cuts it in towards center. I think he was taking the shot. Did everything but that final action was good on the part of Alday. And he played it all the way out of play at the touchline. Not over the net, into the stands, beyond the end line, at the touchline. Throw in Vancouver. A Galaxy victory tonight. They move on to the knockout round. Likely to play on Wednesday night, which is a bit odd since this is a Sunday evening. And of course, technical issues led to that. The Leon game pushed back. This game pushed back a day. And we'll see what the League's Cup folks decide following this match and how that progresses going forward. Here's Cordova. Right side of the goal. Laborda with the cross off of Alday and out of play. Corner kick coming up for Vancouver. Ball on the far side, right corner for Vancouver here. Left-footed ball that's going to bend in towards goal. Alday steps into this one and brought down in the box. And is this a corner? Apparently our referee says no. Not a handball as the ball is cleared on out. Hit off the elbow, but the arm was on the body, according to the referee. And it is being looked at the moment for a potential handball. At least our referee has motioned that. The folks in Atlanta. And Vancouver's hoping for a penalty kick to even the match up. Our referee motioned that the arm was on the body when the ball hit it, but again, it's a subjective call, and it's still his call to make if it goes to VAR, or at least if he's asked to go check the monitor. Throw in. Vancouver. It's been looked at. It is not a penalty, and possession to Vancouver on the throw-in. Here's Raposo. Switching over to the right side, Laborda. Galaxy about to bring on two. The early ball into the area, knocked away by Joveljic. It comes out to Tyler Boyd. He's able to play it on forward. Collected this time by Puig. Here come the Galaxy. Joveljic making the run ahead. This time Puig playing to the right side. It's going to be too long for Costa, and it's going to find its way out of play. And it's going to be possession here to the LA Galaxy. Raposo is going to take the throw-in for Vancouver. Galaxy making two substitutions, it looks like. Rodriguez coming on in midfield. It looks like Rosell is done. Edwards will come on most likely for Alday. Go 75 minutes. Another two players coming on here for Vancouver. Levante Johnson coming on, as well as Daber Caicedo. So Caicedo is going to help orchestrate going forward. Edwards will come on to help finish this off. Memo Rodriguez will replace Tyler Boyd. Boyd took a knock, so maybe that's the deal there. Rodriguez will play on the left side for the Galaxy as a winger, but he's going to cut on in. So the Galaxy are going to be narrow in their attack now the rest of the way. And mostly defensive, let's be honest. Aguirre will win the throw. It comes on into Puig. Puig tries to play into Joveljic. He could not get the shot away cleanly. It goes off his outside of his left foot, and it bends away from goal. Goal kick here for Vancouver. Good run, though, by Joveljic, and I think on the whole, you're probably pleased with his action in and around the penalty area tonight. Ball goes left side. Raposo here for Vancouver. Vite. Kubas. Yao on the right side of the circle. This is able to be pushed forward. Collected by Laborda. Back it goes to Kubas once again. Been a while since the Galaxy have beaten Vancouver. They tied in March to open the first meeting of the season here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Vancouver took the second in Vancouver, right in front of the League's Cup break, 4-2. And right now it's the Galaxy leading 1-0 inside 78 minutes. Johnson, back it goes to Gold. Kubas all the way back to Blackman. Vite knocks this forward. Kubas, Gold back in for White. Jalen Neal clears it on out. Raposo is there, but so is Costa, who has possession now for the Galaxy on a yellow card. So I imagine here in the next 5 minutes or so, he'll be leaving the match. Here's Puig trying to push his way in the midfield. Still has possession with a good battle against Laborda. Puig still has it. Nice job there by the Galaxy captain. Tried to lift it far side for Rodriguez. But the second ball will come back to Edwards. He'll knock back to Rosell. Back it comes to Puig. And he'll go near side. Again to the right. Aguirre. Caligari now for the Galaxy. And this is good for LA. Patience, maturity in their play at the moment. It'll come back to Mitrovic. He'll power in the midfield on the far side. It gets on through everybody and all the way back to the goalkeeper, Bomer, and that's just fine, forcing Vancouver to build out of their own end with everybody in a good defensive stance if you're wearing a white kit. Blackman. Ahead it comes to White. Knocks it on back to Vitae. On the left side it goes. This is dangerous. Caicedo into the Galaxy penalty area. They want a goal kick. They'll get it. Goal kick in favor of the LA Galaxy here. It was touched last by Caicedo on the way out. We're approaching 80 minutes and the Galaxy leading 1-0. Neal, near side. Caligari. Aguirre, back to Neal and Micevic. Closed there by White, but it goes far side Alfaro. He'll knock it forward to Ricky Puig, who turns away from his defender. And it'll go out of play, touched last by the Galaxy. Corner kick, Vancouver Whitecaps here. Back it goes to midfield, Vitae. Right side once again, Gall lifting into the area. The redirect to goal, they score! Laborda got a deflection and it carried him towards the back post. And by the time Micevic was able to react, Vancouver had tied it up 1-1 inside 81 minutes of play. A little bit of frustration here for Galaxy fans, and understandably. But it's now 1-1 and potentially staring at penalties here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Inside 82 minutes of play, Laborda with the goal. Jalen Neal off the kickoff. It comes on back. And Ryan Gall with the long ball into the area, driving cross into the box. And Laborda able to flick on it and get just enough of it. It may have deflected off a Galaxy defender on the way through. As we look at it once again, it might have hit Jalen Neal. Not sure exactly on that, on the angle we have here. But nonetheless, we are 1-1 at this point. And now the Galaxy looking for the winner if possible. Joveljic to the right side. Aguirre trying to play back on through off the defender. Raposo and out. And this will be a corner kick for the LA Galaxy. Short corner taken, comes into Aguirre. Left side it goes, intended for Costa. This is cleared on out. Caicedo gets away from Aguirre this time around. On to the right side. Laborda pushing forward. Here's Johnson. Good job by Edwards. Stands him up, gets the ball back for the Galaxy. They'll push in the midfield. Puig. Joveljic making the run here, but Puig will keep possession for the moment. Leagues it off to Edwards. He's got Rodriguez if he wants him. Edwards back into Puig. Top of the center circle. Now on to the right for Caligari. Works on Raposo towards the penalty area. Now Joveljic thinking about the shot. It comes back to Puig once again. He'll chip to the back post and just over the bar and out of play. Just a bit too much on that one. I thought he had it from my angle that it was going to drop under and into that backside netting. And luckily for Vancouver, it does not do that. goal kick here. It'll be a throw in here for the Galaxy as this ball comes out of play. Caligari back, it goes to Neal, and that was stopped. We're going to do it again. Caligari. It'll come on back to Alfaro. Edwards all the way back. Mitrovic lifts into midfield. It'll come on down. Here's Puig. Out it goes the Joveljic. Right side again to Costa. Into Joveljic once again. Top of the area. Fires. Saved by Bomer. Corner kick for the Galaxy as he plays it over the top of his bar and out of play. Joveljic looking for the game winner there in the 86th minute. And he couldn't find it, unfortunately, as Bomer did well. So I think at this point, Costa's not going anywhere as Greg Vanney's thinking about PKs. Here's the corner kick. Costa goes near post, cleared away. Galaxy will get it on back. Again, Douglas plays in for Aguirre. Another corner kick as it goes off of White and out of play. Puig is going to run on over. He's going to take it this time around. Alfaro and Jalen Neal have the height for the Galaxy in the box. Joveljic is on the backside of the 6. Here's the cross into the area. Bomer will fist it out. Costa over to Caligari. Rodriguez knocks into the area right on the goalkeeper Bomer. And possession back to Vancouver. Yao. Right side it goes Laborda, who right now I think has the equalizing goal, depending on the official score. Cubas. Back to Yao. Efrain Alvarez now called over to the side. I think the Galaxy were going to try to do is bring on their penalty kick takers in the final moment. The way I see it. Vite. Watch there by Costa. Back it goes to midfield. Blackman, Leerdam, and Efrain Alvarez, I believe, are going to be the final subs for the Galaxy here. Here's White now on the right side for Vancouver. Plays it into Gold. Gold lifted into the Galaxy defense, cleared out by Caligari. Aguirre punches it into midfield. It comes out to Ricky Puig. Puig with a good collision with Yao, who wins the ball back with the help of Laborda. This is going to be a foul on the Galaxy. Joveljic pushing from behind, says the referee. And we go back to the right side. Johnson wants to run right over Edwards. It's going to be touched last by the Galaxy, apparently. And this is going to be possession to Vancouver. Reminder, those partial plans are still available by calling 8773-GALAXY. Get a 10% discount at the team store, pre-sale and access discounts for the MLS playoffs. Caicedo. He's got Raposo near side. Lifts it in towards the Galaxy penalty area, off of Jalen Neal and cleared. It'll come out to Rossell. He'll find Puig going through a bunch of blue shirts and fouled by Cubas. Galaxy want another yellow card here on Cubas, and they want him out of the match. Gold comes over to Puig. Says, what are you complaining about? And Puig says, take a look at my ankle. Substitution here for the Galaxy, and Alvarez will replace Aguirre. And Leerdam will come on in, and he's going to spell Rossell. So the Galaxy now will play with 1-6 holding midfielder when Leerdam. And they're going to send Caligari forward as well, who has it now. Into center it comes for Puig. Tried to play it through Johnson and did, but right into Laborda this time around. Able to get this forward. This will be a foul on Gold. And it should be possession to the Galaxy, I believe. No, actually the foul is going to be called against the Galaxy on the previous sequence. Yao will knock it back to his goalkeeper, Bomer. 90th minute here, 1-1 in this match. And the Galaxy played well here and unfortunately conceded the game tire. And we got 3 minutes of stoppage as this ball comes on forward. White plays it back, Vite. Onto the left side it goes. Caicedo through Alvarez. Played on in. White scores! And Vancouver is taking a 2-1 lead here as the Galaxy failed to clear in their own penalty area with the ball bouncing on through. And White, the heady player that he is, runs in behind the Galaxy defense and collects the loose ball and makes the Galaxy pay. Vancouver 2, Galaxy 1 right at the end of this one. And suddenly the Galaxy, feeling very good about things for 80 minutes, find themselves down 2-1 as we're taking a look at this one pending the review of the play. Caicedo played it on in, goal towards goal. Alfaro's hand went up immediately. And the Galaxy are saying that White was offside, but I think just by the look of these, the way the replay is cut, you cannot tell if White is onside or not. But apparently the goal has been confirmed and Vancouver has taken a 2-1 lead. So come on back. Mitrovic knocks it long. Looking for Alvarez. This will come on through. The foul's going to be called on Alvarez. As Raposo is down, possession back to Vancouver. And this will be a dagger to the Galaxy because honestly, they put together their best 80 minutes in quite some time. And to concede in this way, not once, but twice. The Laborda goal on a ball from Gold that came on in, flicked to the back post that had eyes. Caicedo's mishit cross into the area that bounced on through, helped on by Gold. And White running onto the ball in front of Alfaro. And tucked it between the legs of Mitrovic is where we stand here. Bomer lifts into the Galaxy defense, cleared out by Alfaro. Puig. Back it goes to Rodriguez, trying to find Joveljic. Cleared out a play over the far side. Touch. Not much time remaining here for the LA Galaxy. Puig. He's going to go to the right side, looking for Efrain Alvarez, who knocks it into the area, but that's too much on that one. It'll come on back to the goalkeeper, Bomer, who picks up. Watch there by Joveljic. And the Galaxy are going to crash out of this tournament. At least it seems that way. Long ball in the midfield. Our referee whistles the end of this match, and the Vancouver Whitecaps with 2 unanswered goals in the final minutes of this one steal the victory, and they move on in to the knockout round of Leagues Cup in the Western bracket. And the Galaxy go 0-2 in their 2 group games, and now find themselves on the outside looking in and have to regroup and get ready for the final push of the MLS regular season, which resumes after August 19th. Vancouver 2, LA Galaxy 1. It's the final. The post-game show is coming up next.
LA Galaxy Soccer is brought to you by Volkswagen. Visit your local Southern California Volkswagen dealer today.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
Wingstop is the official wing of the LA Galaxy. Satisfy your cravings with any of Wingstop's 12 mouth-watering flavors like zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parmesan, or OG hot. Go to wingstop.com or download the Wingstop app now and pre-order your wings for a game day delivery. Don't forget to try the Wingstop chicken sandwich while you're at it. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. See wingstop.com for full details. Delivery fee and surcharges apply. Order your flavor today at wingstop.com. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans! Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is bringing the heat this summer with iconic prizes and top-tier artists. On July 31, you could win an amazing Andy Warhol art piece valued at over $216,000. Also, don't miss some amazing shows at Yamava Theater, including Enrique Iglesias July 20, Sebastian Maniscalco July 29 and 30, and many others. It's all at Yamava Resort and Casino, California's #1 entertainment destination. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Welcome to the LA Galaxy postgame. This LA Galaxy match has been brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. By Herbalife Nutrition, nutrition for a better life. And by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
Park on this night as the Galaxy fall 2-1 in a game they certainly thought they were going to pull out, and doing everything they could to close it out for a 1-0 victory, outplaying the Vancouver Whitecaps for the majority of the match. In fact, for about 75 minutes of the match in total, it was all Galaxy, and there was no reason for Vancouver to be in this match, with the Galaxy having opportunities to double the score. That's maybe the lesson learned here. When you have your chance to give yourself the cushion, you got to take care of business, because when you leave an opponent around, no matter if you are dominating the match for 75 minutes or whatever that might be, if you leave an opponent around long enough, a silly thing is going to happen. A ball is going to have eyes. And on the Laporta goal, maybe it did. on the glancing header that went about 16 yards across the Galaxy penalty area and bounced into the back post for the equalizer. And then once again, when you're possibly looking towards penalty kicks, you make the substitutions that looks like it's going to put you in that position to have the right guys on the field to get the spot kicks. And then another ball seemed to have eyes that bounced through its penalty area off the foot of Caicedo, through Ryan Gold, who just flicked the ball forward into space and right into the stride of White, who tucks it underneath the legs of Mitrovic. And Vancouver gets the victory over the LA Galaxy. And at the end of the day, the scoreboard is all that matters. All the stats that I'm going to tell you about in the next segment don't mean anything, because the one stat that means the most is the one that's on the scoreboard. And the Vancouver Whitecaps most likely stole this one, but they're going to go laughing all the way to the bus and to the hotel and to the airport and get their fannies back home with a big old smile on their face. And unfortunately for this Galaxy team, which has worked through a lot of adversity this year, injuries to very important players, they're going to have to go to their locker room now and think about this loss and ask themselves what they could have done better. And sometimes you look at it and say, not much. Maybe have a little bit more fortune or work hard enough to get more good luck to come your way. And not to say that the Galaxy didn't work hard tonight. They did. But they couldn't find the second goal. And if you can't find the second goal, a team that's going to throw things at your goal, the kitchen sink, it's going to find its way into the back of your net. And on this night it did. And Vancouver steals this one and finds themselves into the knockout round of the inaugural Leagues Cup. We'll come back with stats and final comments next.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
Wingstop is the official wing of the LA Galaxy. Satisfy your cravings with any of Wingstop's 12 mouth-watering flavors like zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parmesan, or OG hot. Go to wingstop.com. Download the Wingstop app now and pre-order your wings for a game day delivery. Don't forget to try the Wingstop chicken sandwich while you're at it. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. See wingstop.com for full details. Delivery fee and surcharges apply. Order your flavor today at wingstop.com. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org. SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. Galaxy fans, you know the name Galaxy was selected as a nod to the stars of Hollywood? And at Volkswagen, we have a lot of stars too. Like the Atlas, with a premium feel on the inside and out, plus seating for 7, it has almost enough room for the whole lineup. Volkswagen is a proud sponsor of the LA Galaxy. Visit your Southern California Volkswagen dealer today.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager, for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Welcome back to Dignity Health Sports Park. Final score again, Vancouver 2, LA Galaxy 1. Some of the stats from this match, as you look at it once again, 61% in favor of the Galaxy to Vancouver's 39%. The Galaxy had a clip of 65% in that first half. So that gives you an idea that things didn't change all that much in the second half. And again, a lot of these stats don't matter when you don't take care of business with the one stat that matters the most, which is goals. And the Galaxy got one tonight, and it wasn't enough. 16 shots to the Galaxy, 10 for Vancouver as the game opened up a bit in the second half. On goal, each club with 3 on goal. So 3 shots from the Galaxy, 16 were on goal. 1 found the back of the net, and Boehmer had to make 2 saves. Remember the one from Dejan Joveljic there that was pushed over. Puig had an opportunity to beat the goalkeeper on a ball that was just flighted over the top, and that just went over the bar. There was a couple of shots that were wide of the frame where the Galaxy players would have liked again, like Tyler Boyd, who would have had a nice opportunity. Look at some of the passes. 614 total passes for the Galaxy. Vancouver, 382. Again, that gives you at least a picture of the dominance of the play from the Galaxy. But ultimately, once again, it comes down to that final opportunity in front of the goal. And Vancouver, 2 out of the 3 shots that were on goal found the back of the net. Mitrovic with that one big save in the first half. And that will turn out to be our save of the match, which is brought to you by Spectrum Mobile, the fastest growing mobile provider in the nation. The man of the match tonight, presented by Herbalife Nutrition, nutrition for a better life, is Riqui Puig. He had a great game for the Galaxy, taking over the captain's armband and taking over the responsibility of the captain and making sure that he marshaled the Galaxy going forward. Did a very good job. In fact, probably should have been more fortunate with the opportunities that he had on the night. But that's how this game goes once in a while. The other team also shows up. And the effort by Vancouver at the end, because both of those goals were only effort and nothing great came from them in terms of build-up, in terms of unlocking the Galaxy defense. It was all about effort. And their effort at the end was enough to get 2 and get the victory here tonight. Taking a look at the standings in the League's Cup, the teams that have crashed out, let's start there first. Right now, San Jose and Tigres are just underway, so that one we'll find out later. Seattle is out. They lost 4-2 to Monterrey. 2 second-half goals to Monterrey. They win that group with 6 points. And Salt Lake moves on also with 3 points. In West 3, of course, it is León and Vancouver. Vancouver with the win in regulation time gives them 4 points going into the knockout stages. In the Central, eliminated with St. Louis, no wins in 2 games and no points. In the Central 2, Puebla is the team that is out. Chicago winning the group. Minnesota advances also. And in fact, they're locked with into the knockout round with 3 points. Central 3, Cincinnati atop that group, 5 points. Kansas City is in the Central now in this particular tournament. They're second with 1 point. Chivas, 0. Those 2 teams meet tomorrow. Central 4, Toluca on top. Nashville tied on points with 3. Colorado 0 points going into the final game for them, and they're in a must-win situation in order to stay alive. In the South, Mazatlan and Juarez have moved on, and Austin is out as they lose both of their matches. Also in the South, number 2, Orlando and Houston have advanced to the knockout stages. Santos Laguna is eliminated from this tournament. South 3, Miami behind the magician that is Messi. 2 wins, 6 points. Cruz Azul moving on also with 2 points. Atlanta is out with 1 point as Cruz Azul takes 2 in that penalty kick win against Atlanta. And in the South 4, it was Charlotte and Dallas moving on. Charlotte with 5 points to Dallas's 4 points. Necaxa is out as they lost both of their matches. In the East, Philadelphia and Querétaro have moved on. 6 points for Philadelphia. Querétaro with 3. Tijuana exits going 0-2. In the East 2, Pumas and DC United have moved on. With Pumas 4 points, United with 3, Montreal with 2 points, leaving the tournament. East 3, it is Atlas and New York City moving on, 6 and 3 points respectively. Toronto 0-2, they're out. And East 4, New York Red Bull and New England Revolution have moved on to the knockout rounds, 5 and 4 points respectively. And San Luis leaves the tournament. The Galaxy now out of this tournament and will have a long break in preparing for the second half run to the playoffs for the Galaxy. 12 games remaining for the regular season. The Galaxy rumored to be picking up a player, defensive player coming on in. But it's also fair to say that the Galaxy need to find a player who can find the back of the net as well, because they're going to need some goals down the stretch here to get them close to that playoff line and possibly in the MLS Cup playoffs. Here tonight, 2 unanswered goals from Vancouver. They win over the LA Galaxy 2-1. Vancouver moves on to the knockout round, and the Galaxy crash out of Leagues Cup. Joe Tutino saying so long from Dignity Health Sports Park. We hope you have a great week ahead, and we hope to hear from you as the MLS season continues right after Leagues Cup. Good night, everybody.
You may have heard of pneumococcal pneumonia. Although it can be hard to pronounce, it's simple to ask a doctor or pharmacist about vaccination. Pneumococcal pneumonia is a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that, in severe cases, can put you in the hospital and even be life-threatening. If you're an adult 19 or older with certain chronic health conditions, such as asthma, diabetes, COPD, or chronic heart disease, among others, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. People who are 65 or older are also at increased risk, even if they're healthy. That's because the immune system weakens as we age, making it harder to fight infections. In fact, if you are 65 or older, you are over 10 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults 18 to 49. Pneumococcal pneumonia can strike at any time of year, so ask a doctor or pharmacist about vaccination today. Learn more about your risk for pneumococcal pneumonia at knowpneumonia.com. That's K-N-O-W pneumonia.com. This message is courtesy of Pfizer.
Wingstop is the official wing of the LA Galaxy. Satisfy your cravings with any of Wingstop's 12 mouth-watering flavors like zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parmesan, or OG hot. Go to wingstop.com or download the Wingstop app now and pre-order your wings for a game day delivery. Don't forget to try the Wingstop chicken sandwich while you're at it. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. See wingstop.com for full details. Delivery fee and surcharges apply. Order your flavor today at wingstop.com. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. Omega Accounting Solutions is a proud partner of the LA Galaxy. Omega empowers your business with expert guidance on government tax incentives. If your small business survived the pandemic, you could be eligible for a tax refund of up to $26,000 per employee. The Employee Retention Credit rewards businesses for paying staff during the pandemic. Omega ensures your business receives the maximum credit it deserves. Omega has over 15 years of experience and is a leading expert in the ERC and R&D tax credits. Discover if you qualify in a free 10-minute ERC consultation. Visit OmegaTaxCredits.com for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.